Hey, welcome back. We are now on installment 3. Jackie, get in here. Can you see us now?
I'm
We're
good,
now in installment 3 of our tour of the wineries in Sheboygan County. I mean, it's been a fantastic day, a fantastic time, some wonderful wines. You know, each winery having, some fantastic, unique experiences. And I have to say today, or this moment now, is going to be one of the most unique experiences. And we're joined here by Sandy, right?
Yeah, Sandy Lasky.
Sandy. We're here by Sandy at the Blind Horse Winery. Now, I'll tell you some more about the Blind Horse. There's a restaurant. There's a private banquet area, if you want to call it that. So there's so many, a patio. So there's so many things to do here. Live music. Tonight is live music. We had a good time. Fantastic. This was our last stop. So again, to recap you, we've been doing a wine tour in Sheboygan County. Jackie from Discover Sheboygan Connoisseur has been taking me around. Thank you very much again.
Yeah, it's been a great day trip.
It's been a great day trip.
Yeah,
and so Sandy's going to tell us what she set up for us, and then she's going to send us on our way.
All right.
We know you're busy. So what we got going on here, Sandy?
So you have one of our great setups here. You have our very unique wine and chocolate pairing. We source all of our fabulous chocolates from the Cravery, the Kohler chocolates in Kohler, and we pair them as best we can with 5 of our most delicious wines. A little back history on our winery is that we source all of our grapes from California and the state of Washington.
Right.
The whole mission of the Blind Horse was to always bring a little bit of Napa Valley to Kohler, Wisconsin, and we think that if you look around here, our winery has definitely been designed after the type of wineries you would find in California, and we love our wines. We hope you love our wines. We're most well known for our red wines. We love dry red wines around here, but for the sweet palate, we of course have sweet wines like Moscato and Riesling as
Can't forget about the sweet palate.
Right, so they have this delicious chocolate pairing, 5 chocolates paired with 5 of our wines.
Okay, all right, so we're going to do a chocolate pairing, and then that's going to be the first part of the video. And then when we go to part 2, we're going to be doing what?
Part 2, they're going to be doing a wine and cheese pairing. So all of the cheeses are Wisconsin artisan cheeses that we have matched with 5 completely different wines that you've had with your wine and chocolate.
Wonderful.
So you're having a little bit of a mini meal.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Love it. Yeah, thank you, Sandy.
Thank you.
No, this is great.
Well, I wonder.
We'll show you pictures of the chocolates and the wines.
Yeah, we'll do that.
No fear there.
We won't forget that. I mean, we're 2 wineries in the wind, but we won't forget to show you the pictures, okay? So again, Sandy, we know you're busy.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you very much for all of this. And good luck with your event tonight.
Thank you so much.
And here we go.
All right.
Enjoy.
All right. Bye-bye. So I'm going to give you a shot of what we got here because you couldn't see that. All right. So we have here.
I mean, look at this whole table here.
Look at this whole table here. We'll give you a good shot here. Here's our table. This is what we got here. We got cheese on one side, and we got chocolate on the other. All right. So we got part 1, part 2. Okay, so I'm gonna set this down, then we're gonna go through, and as we go through, we're gonna tell you what the chocolates are that we're tasting and what the wines are we're tasting with it. So they put together this setup of chocolate and wine pairing. Okay, let me bring my chair around here.
Yeah. You good?
All right, I'm good now.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So we're gonna go left to right, front to back.
Perfect.
Okay, so our first wine is going to be a Chardonnay. All right, who can forget a Chardonnay? Gotta have a Chardonnay. The funny thing about this, Jackie, is that back in the day when I had a wine store and people were doing chocolate, we were talking way back in the day, and it was always chocolate red, chocolate red, chocolate red. So I did chocolate and white. In fact, it happened by accident.
Forgot the red wine.
Well, I was doing a wine event, and some guy said, you know what? Let's just try this chocolate here you have for with this white wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. It was fantastic. And ever since that discovery, I had been doing chocolate pairings with white wine. So it gets close to the heart that we have 2 white wines here and going to be paired with some of these chocolates.
Yeah. All right.
So our first wine will be Chardonnay. Okay. Oh, smell that wine. Barrel aging, nice crisp. Very soft, very smooth. On the nose. And that's going to be paired with original chocolates from the Cravery, which is a part of Kohler. And this is going to be the original buttery terrapin. Let's get a picture of that.
delicious right there.
There you go. Almost looks like.
So do we take a little slurp first?
Yep. Little slurp of the wine.
All right.
There you go. Just a little slurp of the wine. And then we take a bit of the chocolate and see what we got here. Okay. So again, number one.
If I just bite into that, or do I gotta use a fork?
It's up to you.
No, I'm just gonna bite into it.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's kind of gooey.
That's what I said. Use a fork.
And it's gooey.
So I mean, again, this fantastic Chardonnay. You know, nice crisp acidity, not over the top with oak. I mean, just it's very clean, very crisp tasting. And now for the chocolate terrapin, you know, with pecans and chocolate and caramel. Here we go. Now, the second sip. Go ahead. See how that pairs with the wine. This is a chocolate and wine pairing. Burrito.
Just in time, I want to point out, just in time.
I mean, again, very unique. You have to think chocolate-covered citrus peel, you know? I mean, you have a situation which one's not dominating the other. You know, it's chocolate. I mean, the finish.
I'm all about like that's white wine.
Yeah.
White wine and chocolate just never. I mean,
for me, on the finish, you get more of the nuttiness.
Oh yeah.
You know, on the finish, it kind of like accentuates the nuttiness on the wine. So our next wine is going to be a rosé, an off-dry rosé, and it's going to be paired with the golden caramel. Again, these are all chocolates from the Cravery here in Kohler, Wisconsin. All right, so number one, they're in. On that grape Peter's Gamay, again, that's really good. It's been a while since I had a Gamay. Okay, now,
I'm gonna try this now.
oh, this one you have to bite.
Oh, darn
that's a
it.
hard
See?
one.
I thought they'd be all gushy.
So this is going to be the golden caramel. I guess we should show a picture of that. Well, we'll show you what's left of it. How's that?
It's super delicious.
Maybe you should get a picture of what's your phone, Jackie.
Okay.
All right. Nice hard chocolate on the outside, creamy chocolate on the inside with the gamay. Again, an off-dry rosé, both the chocolate, it kind of takes away from the sweetness that exists there. It's a little bit dry, but very clean. It kind of cleans the palate a little bit. You know, that's really good. I kind of get a mintiness on the finish myself. That's just me.
Oh.
Our next wine is going to be the Sauvignon Blanc. It's going to be paired with the pomegranate rare facet. Looks like a diamond, a stone. Look at that.
It even shines.
It even shines. Look at that. We got bling going on here.
Yeah.
All right. So again, the wine, Sauvignon Blanc. As you said, the grapes are sourced from California and Washington. You know, and the winemaker Tom, good friend of mine, doing a fantastic job with the wines here. So number one, the rinse. That's a Sauvignon Blanc. I mean, true citrus, grassy, green tasting.
Citrus, I get that.
Yeah, citrus, kind of green tasting. You know, more like it seems like more like a New Zealand style Sauvignon Blanc coming here. Wow, that's my industry.
Not my profession.
Okay, so here we go. Not her profession. Here we go. So we're sampling the pomegranate rare facet. Okay, so you get that pomegranate taste in there. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's a good match.
I mean, it's just like when you taste the chocolate itself, the pomegranate is intense. You bring the wine in, it subdues the pomegranate, but it's still there. It just like floats in air on your palate. Wow, that's fantastic. Wow. So far, 3 for 3.
I always love your descriptions.
Well, thank you very much.
It floats.
That's all right. It floats. So your next one is going to be the Tuscan blend, which was Sangiovese, Cabernet, and a little Petit Syrah. Okay, there you go. For the rinse. And then our chocolate is going to be the cream fresh garden facet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now we'll make sure that we post a link, you know, for the craving, you know, on the site, so you can take a look at that and see the different chocolate they have. Well, number one, remember, 2-step process. Rinse the palate. Okay, here we go. That's a big bite.
It is a big bite.
Oh my God. You ever had Super Tuscans? We can call this a Wisconsin Tuscan. Okay? I mean, it has all the elements. You know, Sangiovese comes through, it's nice and dry, you know, silky, you know, smooth, easy to drink, subtle spice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's pretty good. You know, and all the wines are very elegant. So now for the chocolate, for me, it's very airy. I mean, you gotta say something about the chocolate, too. That's very good, very good. You know, almost like pillowy.
Like, wow.
There we go here, Tuscan blend. Now, talking about this one for me, I shall let you go first.
No, go ahead.
The finish. I mean, we got like milk chocolates, dark chocolates, caramel going on here, you know, which is pretty unusual because most people typically would pair wines with just dark chocolate. You know, here's something with flavors.
Okay.
And what I like about this is that the wine itself, it kind of picks up the flavors of the chocolate here. You know, so we have this, looks like a ganache, you know, pillow floating here. You know, like a chocolate ganache here, almost like a bittersweet kind of, you know, and it kind of picks that chocolate up. You know, give it more of the like for me like the more of the smokiness come out of the wine and the chocolate itself. So last but definitely not least, we're gonna be doing the Pinot Noir. There you go.
Thank you.
And our chocolate is gonna be the Platinum. Ooh, Platinum. This is like top of the line here. You got gold, you got silver, gold, diamonds, platinum. All right. So number one, the rinse. And this is gonna be interesting. And here's something else. Keep this in mind. Tasting chocolates, tasting wine. That's why the rinse is very important. Some chocolates are gonna be sweeter than the other, which is gonna have an effect on the next wine you're tasting. So that's why the rinse is very important. And then your second taste is when you begin to truly evaluate the wine in the chocolate, in the pairing. Each wine, each chocolate needs to stand alone. Okay? So the Platinum. I forgot to show a picture of it, but
I'm sorry,
here's part of the picture.
I just took a bite.
She just took a bite.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Hello there.
Hi.
Oh wow. Nutty, creamy.
That's the first thing I caught was the nuttiness.
Yeah. This is interesting. The Pinot Noir. I think I had that wine now. Here we go. Jack likes to keep it holding on wine.
It's interesting that because the chocolate's, I mean, it's delicious chocolate. Kind of, like an intense flavor chocolate to me, but it was great. But the wine almost like it calmed it down a little bit.
Yeah. It did. And then the finish is that nuttiness.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I mean, so again, I believe this was a good score.
Oh,
you know,
this is great.
5 wines, 5 chocolates. We recommend you come to the chocolate and wine pairing, hit the Blind Horse Restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's in Kohler, Wisconsin, in Sheboygan County. Now we're gonna see you on part 2 for the cheese and wine pairing. We're gonna finish this up here, and we'll see you on part 2. Bye.